Most people believe a happy dog needs good food, daily walks, and plenty of toys. Those things certainly matter, but they are not what your dog will remember most when a lifetime with you is over. Dogs build love through quiet moments that seem too ordinary to notice, and every one of those moments answers the same silent question. Do I truly matter to you? Most owners answer that question every single day without even realizing it. If you love your dog and want to understand what they have been hoping for all along, subscribe and stay with us. Because the first act of love begins earlier each morning than almost anyone expects. The first act of love begins before breakfast. It begins before coffee. It even begins before you speak to anyone else. Many owners wake up and immediately reach for their phone, check the time, or start thinking about everything waiting for them that day. Meanwhile, their dog has already been awake for a while. They have been listening for your footsteps, waiting for the bedroom door to open, hoping for the first moment your eyes meet theirs. To most people, that greeting lasts only a few seconds. To a dog, it can quietly shape the emotional tone of the entire morning. Dogs are highly social animals whose sense of safety is deeply connected to the people they trust most. Researchers have found that predictable and positive social interactions help reduce stress and support emotional stability throughout the day. That means your first words, your first smile, and even the way you say your dog's name can become a reassuring signal that everything is exactly as it should be. You do not need an elaborate morning routine. You simply need to let your dog feel that before the world asks for your attention, they still have a place within it. That small moment tells them something food never could. I still choose you today. And once a dog feels chosen, they become ready to discover the world beside you. That leads to the second act of love. Most walks begin with a destination in the owner's mind. Your dog has something completely different in mind. While you notice streets, cars, and buildings, your dog notices stories carried by the wind. That every tree holds information. Every patch of grass remembers another visitor. Every scent becomes part of a world that only a dog's nose can fully understand. Many owners gently pull the leash whenever their dog stops for too long. It feels harmless because nothing important seems to be happening. But your dog is not wasting time. They are exploring the world in the most natural way they know. Their remarkable sense of smell allows them to gather information that humans cannot even imagine. Scientists have also discovered that giving dogs opportunities to sniff freely during walks can improve their emotional state and encourage more optimistic behavior afterward. A slower walk is often a richer one. It is not measured by distance, it is measured by curiosity. When you allow your dog to pause without rushing them forward, you're doing far more than giving them extra time. You're showing that their way of experiencing the world deserves respect. Love is sometimes nothing more complicated than letting someone move at their own pace. Your dog understands that better than we often do. But feeling free to explore the world is only part of what helps a dog feel deeply connected. The next act of love begins the moment they stop looking at the world and start looking back at you. The third act of love is surprisingly easy to miss because it usually lasts only a few seconds. Your dog quietly walks over while you are answering a message, watching television, or finishing one last task before getting up. They do not bark, they do not demand. Sometimes they simply rest their head against your leg or look at you with calm, patient eyes. Many owners believe that if a dog is not making noise, then nothing important is happening. In reality, your dog may be offering one of the smallest and most meaningful invitations they can make. Dogs are remarkably sensitive to human attention. Studies on canine social cognition have shown that they closely follow our eyes, facial expressions, and body orientation because these signals help them understand whether we are emotionally available. When your attention remains fixed on a screen while your dog quietly waits beside you, they are not becoming jealous of the device in your hands. They are simply trying to understand whether this is a good moment to seek connection or whether they should stop asking. That is why putting your phone down for even a brief moment can mean far more than most owners realize. Looking into your dog's eyes, saying their name with warmth, or reaching out with a gentle touch tells them that their quiet request was noticed. Those few seconds rarely interrupt your day. Yet, they become another reminder that being close to you is still worth hoping for. A relationship is not built only through the amount of time two lives spend together. It is built through the moments when one chooses to be fully present for the other. And true presence becomes even more meaningful when it is offered with respect instead of expectation. That brings us to the fourth act of love. Many people imagine love as constant affection. More hugs, more petting, more attention. Dogs do enjoy affection, but they also communicate when they need space, and they often do it so gently that humans overlook the message completely. A dog that turns its head away, licks its lips without food, yawns during a stressful moment, or quietly walks to another spot is not being stubborn or unfriendly. Very often, those are calm signals asking for a little distance or a little more time. Animal behavior specialists have long recognized these subtle behaviors as part of a dog's natural communication system because they help reduce tension and avoid conflict without aggression. When those signals are ignored again and again, many dogs stop trying to communicate politely and become increasingly anxious or reactive instead. Respecting those quiet moments does not weaken your bond. It strengthens it because your dog learns that you are listening even when they cannot use words. Real trust grows when someone believes their feelings will be heard without having to fight for them. The beautiful part is that every dog expresses those feelings a little differently. Learning to notice those small differences may become one of the greatest gifts you ever give your companion. And that is exactly where the next act of love begins. The fifth act of love begins when you stop asking whether dogs understand us and begin asking whether we truly understand them. Every dog shares the same species. No two dogs share the same language. Some greet you with excited circles. Others simply wag the tip of their tail. Some ask for comfort by leaning against your leg. Others quietly lie nearby because being close already says everything they want to say. Many owners spend years learning general advice about dogs while never discovering the unique patterns of the one waiting beside them every day. That is because your dog has been creating a personal vocabulary since the day they came home with you. Their eyes change when they are uncertain. Their breathing changes when they finally relax. Their ears move differently when they are curious than when they are worried. None of those signals appear by accident. They are small conversations happening every single day. Animal behavior researchers have shown that dogs communicate through a rich combination of posture, facial expression, movement, and routine because social understanding depends on far more than sounds alone. The more carefully you observe your own dog, instead of comparing them with every other dog, the easier those quiet conversations become to understand. One day, you realize you no longer have to guess whether they feel excited, tired, uncomfortable, or content. You simply know that kind of understanding does not appear overnight. It grows through thousands of ordinary moments that slowly teach two different species how to read one another. Perhaps that is one of the greatest gifts love can ever offer. And once your dog knows they are deeply understood, they stop wondering whether you can hear them and begin trusting that you always will. That trust becomes even more meaningful when time quietly begins changing. The friend who has walked beside you for so many years. The sixth and final act of love begins there. Every dog eventually starts walking a little slower than before. The toy that once filled the house with excitement stays untouched for another afternoon. The stairs require a little more courage. The morning takes a little longer. Even the eyes that once followed every movement begin to soften with age. Many owners notice these changes all at once. Dogs experience them one quiet day at a time. They rarely complain. They simply keep trying to share life with the person they have always loved. That is why growing old may be the greatest act of trust your dog will ever place in your hands. They believe you will still wait while they catch their breath. They believe you will still choose the slower walk. They believe your voice will sound just as gentle when they can no longer hear every word as clearly as they once did. Research on aging dogs suggests that predictable routines, patient interactions, and familiar social companionship become even more important as dogs grow older because they help reduce confusion and emotional stress while preserving a sense of security. The science helps explain what many owners have already felt in their hearts. An older dog is not asking for a different family. They are hoping the family they have always trusted will move through life at a slightly different pace beside them. There may come a morning when your dog pauses before climbing into the car that they once jumped into without thinking. There may come an evening when they fall asleep sooner than usual with their head resting against your foot. Those moments are not reminders that love is fading. They are reminders that love is being asked to become more patient than before. When your dog was young, they trusted you to lead the adventure. When they become old, they trust you to slow the adventure without leaving them behind. That may be the quiet promise every dog hopes to receive before their journey is complete. Not that you will make time stand still, not that you will somehow bring back their younger days. Only that as the years gently change them, they will never have to wonder whether they still matter to you. Because in the end, your dog will probably forget many ordinary days. They will never forget how safe they felt whenever they were beside the person they loved most. And perhaps that has been the true meaning of every quiet act of love from the very beginning. If this story helped you see your dog a little differently, share it with someone who loves their own companion. Because every dog deserves to be understood, and every moment of understanding begins with a simple choice to notice. One day your dog's favorite toy will become quiet. The leash will hang where it has always been. The house will feel exactly the same. But you will remember that love was never built by the biggest moments. It was built by hundreds of small choices that told your dog they were safe, understood, and deeply loved. If this video touched your heart, share it with someone who loves their dog as much as you do. Subscribe for more stories that help you understand the incredible friend walking beside you every day.